my channel, Simply Our Home. Thanks for coming back. Well, today I have 5 easy steps that you can do to keep your home clean and clutter-free. But first, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more content like this. So let's get to the tips. Let's start with tip number 1. Make that bed as soon as you can. Okay guys, don't you agree? An unmade bed looks really messy. So just try to make it a priority to get up and make that bed every morning. It doesn't take long. Pull up the sheets, straighten your comforter, and when you come home at night, you're going to be so happy that everything looks neat and clutter-free. On to tip number 2. Don't let your sink get overcrowded with all those dirty dishes. So here I am unloading the dishwasher after breakfast. I like to, after every meal, all the dishes that are dirty go directly into the dishwasher so that they're not sitting there and piling up and making a mess in the sink. After dinner, we like to run the dishwasher, and then they're clean and ready when I get up in the morning, because I do not want to come down to a messy sink before I've had my first cup of coffee. We're up to tip number 3. Clean your counters in both your kitchen and in your bath. I love these Microsoft towels that I got at Target. They're actually the turtle wax, but they are really they're a little bit cheaper than what you can get in the kitchen section, and I think they really work well. And then my favorite cleaner is the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner in the I believe it is apple cider scent. Oh, it just smells so good. So here I'm just giving a quick wipe down around the toaster. Sometimes there's a lot of crumbs. A lot of times I like to just scoop that up before I actually put the all-purpose cleaner on it. But keeping that the crumbs off the counters makes such a big difference in how cluttered your kitchen's going to look. Also, if you keep up with this daily, it isn't as big a chore as you would think, because there's not a big mess that you're going to have to deal with and try to get rid of, because you're going to be getting most of the mess every day. And so it goes fairly quickly, just a quick wipe down, and you're going to be, not embarrassed of your kitchen. Now, moving into my powder room. That is off of my family room and what guests would normally use. I just give it, again, a quick wipe down so that there's no clutter in there. You get rid of a lot of germs, and you don't pass around illnesses within your family and even those who come to visit. Next, tip number 4. Every item that you have in your house needs to have its own special little home to be placed at the end of the day. So what I like to do every morning is do a quick scan of every room. So dirty clothes go back into the hamper. Dog toys, which are always everywhere, need to go back to their home. What I've noticed is if things don't have a home, they often get thrown to a corner and cause unnecessary clutter. So just a quick pickup is all you need to do. Hi, Moko. So there's my vacuum. Oops, it's in the wrong place. So back to its home it goes. The pillow's always a mess, so just a quick tidy. And then my cleaning stuff needs to go back to its home in the cabinet. Next, up to my daughter's bathroom. Just a quick tidy of some of the things that she left out. Oh, those towels. They need to go back in their home. So finally, that brings us to tip number 5. Organize your mail right away. So as soon as you get the mail and bring it inside, start to organize. Anything that is junk, trash it. Then you don't have to worry about it any longer. Paper and mail can add up quickly and lead to major clutter. Mail that is important needs to be put away now and in a place that you can take action later. You surely don't want to be caught wondering where the electric bill went. You'll know exactly where it is. Bonus tip, don't wear your dirty shoes in your nice clean home. What works great for us is to have a shoe shelf right inside our garage. It may not be pretty, but it does wonders for keeping the dirt and grime out of the house. Alright guys, that's all that I have for you today. I hope that these tips will help you to keep your home clean and clutter free. So grab your cup of coffee, get caffeinated, and try them out. Alright, see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye!